Hey folks, Cornell here with another build video. Going to be showing you the Frost Venom Necromancer that I have been running the last week or so. Apologies for getting this build video out so slowly. It's been a busy couple weeks. So let's get right into the skills. You have Grim Scythe with Cursed Scythe, Corpse Lance with Brittle Touch, Dislocation on Bone Armor for the stun, Frozen Land on Land of the Dead, Blood Rush with Potency, Frailty, Aura of Frailty, Swift Harvesting, Standalone, Overwhelming Essence, and Spreading Malediction. Gear-wise, now you're probably wondering, why does he have an Iron Rose? It's a primal. They're purely for the perfect stats. Of course, 6-piece Inaria set, which I have a full Ancient of. Endless Walk, the Traveler's Pledge, and the Compass Rose, the Ancient Parthenon Defenders, Crispin Sentence, and Tragoul's Corroded Fang to spread our diseases. You're probably wondering, why doesn't he have the Cryptify on his bar? Because I get it from the Scythe. I use Aura of Frailty because it's a huge area of effect that it gives me for kills. So I get a lot of kills on my bone armor casts. Alright. Let's head over to Cube. In the cube I have Relena Shadowhook for the maximum essence because I have no essence spenders. Keela for the damage reduction, and Wisdom of Kalan for the extra bone armor stacks. So I'm going to go ahead and I was testing out the build one final time before I recorded. It can farm fairly reliably, actually it can farm reliably 70 at a speed space. So here is an example of that. We got an elite right away. Up, down it goes. Almost down we went. So yeah. There's a little bit of a ramp up with this, of course, because you have to get your 15 stacks out. It is somewhere between a trash clearer and a elite hunter. It performs well solo, but seriously shines in a group. So rotation is pretty simple. Use your Grim Scythe, at least 3-4 swings to get your diseases out. Pop Bone Armor every chance you get. When you have an abundance of corpses, cast Corpse Lance. Blood Rush to get in on enemies or to get out of trouble. And Land of the Dead for elite packs. And for Guardians, as you have it to advance. Play your cards right, you really don't need it that often. It is there as an oh crap. You can also use it sometimes in higher rifts, at the beginning of a rift, to freeze enemies and get my 15 stacks built up of bone armor much quicker. So, it is a very reliable build. I enjoy it a lot. It performed extremely well. And it's a nice way to keep Inarius viable with the nerf to Miranae. Now, don't get me wrong, there are builds that can probably outperform this one, but this is for those who are Inarius fans. And I do plan on testing out Rothmo and the Tragoul here soon. I've got a couple regulars who run with me who are also audience members. Shouts out to Bale, shouts out to Spoony, who are doing variations on builds. Spoony doing a Frozen or Frost-based minion build. Looks really interesting. And Bale, who is working on a Tragoul set, but also apparently figured out a really neat set using the litany of the Wailing and Litany. I'm looking forward to testing that out and see how that works. He also has a heck of a neat build that he calls the Rolling Stone. So that's all that. I am babbling because I am trying to clear this for you guys. I also want to keep the commentary rolling. Yeah, this build is a lot of fun. And it is a direct result of the Miranae buff that I have started developing this build alongside my audience. Now, we have different variations that we run on this, sometimes in a group setting, running Ice Blink with this build and switching out Bone Armor from Dislocation to the Cold Room is beneficial to get that extra crit damage, especially if you're running with a really good support monk and or support Witch Doctor, which amazingly I know Vale has an amazing support Witch Doctor that pretty much perma-stun locks enemies thanks to Halcyon and the AoE ability. And also, or if you're running with a really good support wizard, slow time wizard. Shout out to Red Tonto, who runs with me during the week as well for that build. Group-wise, this has been pushing with support players that I've mentioned. A 83, and that's pushing. 83 is pushing right now, but again, we are not a group that really strives to take the echelons of leaderboards. I'm sure with much better gear optimization, this could perform a heck of a lot better than I have it now. I have very few augments on my gear and only one primal. So, working on that primal hunt, as pretty much everybody is. I plan on continuing this item hunt. Saving my Land of the Dead, or ult, as we say. This dude. And just burn him down. So, there you have it, folks. That is the Frost Venom Necromancer in a nutshell. I will also include in the description a link to the Diablo fans build page, and I'll be embedding in this video into that page as well. So I thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more from us here at Midlife Crits. This is Cornell, and we will see you next time. Peace out.